Check 1, 2. We are now live and ready to start trading. We are seeing unprecedented volume coming through on the open, shifting our short-term outlook.
All right. Good morning, everybody out there in the trade world. How are you doing this morning? Hope you're doing fine. Good morning for the NASDAQ. So let's get into it this morning, guys. We only got 50 minutes. Sorry, a little bit late this morning because little technical issue with the camera this morning. So we just decided to abandon the camera today and go on anyway. We didn't want to just try to fix the camera and not worry about the trading, right? So sometimes you just got to put things aside, guys. When you're trading, you have to just say, hey, look, bad camera. Okay, we're going to go anyway. Let's just go get into this and get it done. All right, as you can see, the bears made the base at the last stand, like I told y'all yesterday. Remember the levels I called and told you where the short was right here? Boom, all the way down, just like we said. Now, this morning, it's going to be a little bit more tricky, but we do have some things to worry about this morning, and I really think the pullback is going to be one of those. And if I'm correct, I'm thinking it's going to be right about there. Right about there, guys. Right in this area right here, about the 20, maybe 19. We'll say 21, but I'm thinking more of a 19 there. But anyway, this area right here is crucial for us this morning. We know that it could be a nice big pullback to 42 from here, which we'll put this up here, kind of like right here. It's going to be like 41, 42, right in that area. So that's the pullback line. So right now, guys, we're just waiting to see what this is going to do. We're not going to get into a trade yet because there is no trade to get into. It's just going to be kind of, see if we're going to short some more. But I think we're going to pull back because look at this, guys. We've only had, you had the down from the bull last stand yesterday. It come back, pull back hard here, fell, pull back, fell, pull back, fell. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you've got that move down there, what I call the 5 move. I like that 5 move, but now you're either going to reverse back pretty hard on this morning, which would be about halfway, which if we cross this area right in here, let's see, where is it at? Right there. So we're looking to kind of get like back up in here, right? But we want to get like right in here. This is what we're concerned about. We need to break this area. So you're going to have to get back into this area right here and up past this and start making moves. Okay, that's just a given. So we got to have that. So right now, guys, here's what we're looking at. Hope you see the chart just fine. I got it widened out a lot this morning, so we can widen it out even more if you need me to, kind of like this, so you can see it really well on there. There we go. Let's put it like right there. So right now, guys, we are just waiting. Now, since we're waiting on this, though, we can do the caps this morning. The good thing about the cap levels this morning in the market, let me go back and see if we can find them this morning. I'll look at my own cap levels that I made myself. Right now, the bulls are capping at 17, which there is an entry at 17, which we know this, and 21, right? So right now, if it goes slow, guys, at the open, we're going to have it made because the cap level is showing 20. So we know the bulls are trying to go long at 20, okay? So that's cool. I kind of like that idea. So you can see right here. See how they just went long at 20 right there? Boom, 21. But they pulled him back. Okay, so they're going to break 25 here. Right there. See that? It's going to be 20, 25 right there. Okay, I'm not trading this right now. I'm just showing you guys, but we can always enter and get a little bit of money. So 2025 is where that level is. This is what they're trying to make that move. Now the bulls have established a cap level right here at 31 now. So now you know the bulls got to get back to 31 to make this work. If you get past 31, it's going to work. And there it is. I already took a trade. Boom, let's go. So what we want to do is we're going to follow through with this. We're going to see if the bulls will now break 38, guys. You got to be 38 and above to continue. 38 and above. Now we know 38 and above wants to continue, right? So we can take a little off of this and just pocket it. So 38 wants to continue, but 41 is the big boys level. So we get 38 to 41. 41 will move. Okay. If it doesn't move, they'll pull back. But like I said, guys, we should get a pullback this morning because all this down move. 38.41, guys. That's the two entries, 38 and 41. And there it is. There they go. Easy money. 41, 44 now. 43 now. Sorry, 43. 43. 43 even, guys. Got to break 43 and hold. Now, what we're trying to do is we want to break 43, and what we want to do is we want to cap that at 43 from our previous cap level at 45. Once you break 45, this is on. I think this is going to run at 45. And there we go. 45. Ooh, 48 now. Now the bears will step in for a second here because we're not even at the open yet. So let them step in. 48.75 is where we want to be. So 45 is the first entry, guys. 48 is the second. Okay. 45, 48. Or you can say 48. I would say 45, 49. Be safe. That way you're not trying to trail anything or anything sneaking up behind you, trying to grab your contracts like it's doing mine right now. See that? Where are the bears? 28. The bears are at 28. Already know it. I can tell. Simple. Let's go. 45, guys. Bears are 28, hanging out. Bulls are 48, holding. You know, slow days, man. This is beautiful. Caps on slow days. Look, guys, we're trading a chart. We're trading a candle that looks miserable, right? To everybody else, this candle looks like, oh, there's nothing here. It's a waste of my time. No, not quite. Not quite. Watch the 28 on your screen, guys. Watch this. You'll see that you will see the profits go red. See that? That's a reason why we do this. We know 28's where the bears are. Okay. Anything under 28, you do not want to be in a long. Okay. I don't want to be in a long. Nobody does. Not under 28. That's not financial advice. That's just being smart. We know 28 is the bears. So we don't want to be long there. Okay. You probably can't even get short there either, but you could get short there, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to take this and run. So let's just take $900 and get out. Well, let's go ahead and take about 16 and get out. So we'll just wait, guys, for it to break. If all we're trying to do is get back to 48, guys. If we get to 49, this will run. Okay. So what we do is we try to wait. If you don't break 28, you will go back to 49. That's the concept here. Okay. Now we got to break. What did we cap? We broke 48, guys. We broke it. Okay, there it is, 51. Now the bears are saying 51, 52. Or bulls, excuse me, 55, 56, right? So now we got to get up here and we got to get 55. Okay, bears are at 35. So you know if it pulls back to 35, you got to get out of it. And if it goes under 35, you got to cut it. That's it. Simple as that, guys. 35, 34, it gets cut. 55, we stay in, right? So 55, guys, we run. Okay. 35, nah, we bail. And the good thing about this is this could pull back up here. And I really think the good next pullback, 55 and 59, 60. 60 is a good pullback, guys. So if you break 55 and you tack 60, then you got a chance to run this back up to like 70. And that's what we want to do. We want to go 55 to 60, 60 to 70, and just keep going. That'd be a really good thing. So, but look at this. We're $3,000. It's not even the open yet. So you're doing cap levels with me this morning on a slower market, and we're just jumping in and we're taking money where nobody else knows where it's sitting. If you see the candle, guys, look at the candle we're trading. Look at this candle we're trading right here. This is craziness, right? You would never think there's $2,000 in this candle, but there is, right? So that's what we're going to do. So we just cut it. We get out. We wait. So now, guys, we're going to wait. The market is going to open here in 5 minutes. So I had to cut that one quick, man. I almost lost that one. I got down to 35. I got down to 37. All right. So look, let's go. What are we doing now? Since the market's trying to go short again, we know that down here, guys, at 710 is the cap level on this, but this is just this right here is nothing. It's not going to do anything I want it to do just yet. We're going to wait on this. because this is the same area we just were taking the caps in. Okay. See the candle right here? You see this candle right there, guys? The bottom of this candle at 690. We started taking caps down here to go back. So if it don't break the 690 down here, she's not going to reverse, or she's not going to keep coming down. She's just going to go back and pull back again. And we don't want to do that. That's just not something I want to do. So what are we looking for? Well, guys, I can tell you, we are going to look for 719, guys, all over again. 719. Again, 719 are the caps for the bulls. 698 for bears. If the bears break the 698 at the open, guys, they are going to go short probably. But you got to watch this, because this could be a bad swing this morning. Could be some massive swings up and down today. What's good, though, about the bulls, guys, is the big money this morning. We already know where they're sitting, too. They're about 100 and something points ahead of us, but we can get back to that. We got it made. But when I get close to it, I'll let you know. But right now, guys, 719. Let's hope this goes 719 at the open. Let's hope we get that big, massive pullback. It's possible. But we could stay short. I mean, yesterday's market, it did pretty good. So this might come all the way back down, way down to 200 and something today. 29, or not, well, 29. 29,520 is a good target on the low side. 520 is a great target. High side target, I think it's about 920. Low target's about 520 today. So you could go back to 920 or 520, either one today. Right now, though, we're waiting, guys. We're just going to wait and see. We got about 3 minutes, man. Let me go sip a coffee here and let's go, right? Who's with me on the coffee this morning? Hopefully, we'll get an entry before the open here, about 29 after. So we got 2 more minutes, guys. Now, we already know, see the bears coming down. See how these bears are pushing this down to 92? Watch. 92 is the entry right here. See? Boom. There it is. 82 is now the entry going south. They got 10 points off that. So if it goes down to 82, guys, they want to see how they want to go. They want to go short there at 82. Right there. See that 82, guys? That's the short. I'm just showing it. I'm going to put it on there and let you see it. That is the short if they come down 82. Now, the big short, if you missed that one, guys, you can also capitalize on the next one, which is going to be 72. The bears want the 72 because the 72 will flush it. They will get a big move off the 72, probably around like 40 something. I think it's going to be around the 40s, 41, 42 area. So you see how it pulls back? This is what we want. We want to see that pullback at 930. But okay, so you know the 82 is the short, guys. It's not now. Okay, now the short is going to be 76 down here. Okay, so we're just going to wait for 76, or we're going to wait for 96. 96 long, 76 short. See that right there? That's your 96, 98 area, right in that area. I clicked about 80, 98, I think. So 96, 98 right here are going to be the long, okay? Just keep that in mind. Well, I'm not trading this, guys. I'm showing you. When it goes in that money, I will trade it. But it has to be in the money, somewhere around the 96, 99 area. Any one of the three. 96 to 99, you can get in and get this money out of this. And we got to keep pulling it back. And we got to make sure these bulls stay on top of this to the 706, 708. The bulls have to go to 708 or it will pull back. Now you got to break 10. And there it is. It broke 10. Now we have to break the 19, 20 area again. Setting up just fine this morning for a big, nice move there. That's perfect. So we got $2,000 on the first. Well, we didn't get $2,000 on the first one. I pulled it back to 900. So that's not bad. But on this one, we're doing good. So now we're over 3K already. So now 19, guys, 19 has to go. Watch these guys run this. Watch. Oh, yeah. See this? This is what I thought was going to, can't find my mouse. I'll get off of there. Okay. Anyway, so now we're going to go, guys. We're going to wait and see what she does. She's going to come back. Oh, there it is. 701, guys. 701 long. We want to see if she'll get long at 701. If she don't, she's going to come down to 40 probably. Just missed a great opportunity right there, but can we get the 680 long now? 680 long, right? Right up in there, guys. 680. Anything around the 680 long, the short's going to probably come down here around this 50. If the bears continue down here, it's going to be the 50, guys. It's just moving so fast this morning, I can't keep track of the thing. It's the 50 short, but now it's the 40 short. But I can't, it's just moving so fast. So let's just go to the bigger levels. All right, guys. On the big side, we're going to wait for the pullback. If she goes short, guys, it's going to be 35 now, 35 without the caps. These are the real levels on 35. So if we get 35 down here without the caps, it's going to be 35 short. And this is the big levels right here. Right there. That's the bigger level there for not the cap level. So we'll take the bigger level and just go with that. Caps are moving so fast I can't keep track of them this morning. They're flying. It's ridiculous. You see how these bulls are doing this, though? They're just killing it, man. They're just keep coming back down. 35. Yeah, we can't even get this thing to work this morning because it just keeps flying. 98's the trade over here. 98, guys. 98 long. Let's just get to 98, see if we can get something. 98, 99. And just keep going. Now you got to get past the 725, guys. 725. 725 long. 725 long there. Next long is going to be 730, 39, 30. Yeah, 39, 38. Let's go 38. So 25 and 38 are the next two, guys. 25, 38 are the next two. 41's another one. Cap 41. 41 will pull back to 40 to 54. 54 to 60. 60 is another entry right here at 59.60. 60 goes to 70. Okay, that's what you want to do. If we can get the 60 to roll up here on an entry, you can get 65, 70. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go to 70. There you go. So you got to hold two places, guys, if you're going to go long on these pullbacks. 40's a long, 59, 60. Okay, so 40 and 60 are crucial here. Those are two great longs. The third long on this is going to be 18 and 20, or fourth long, 18.25. So 18.25, 40, 60. Okay. Remember those numbers 18, 40, 18, 25, 40, 60. Those numbers are your long numbers. Okay. We want to get this to work. See, the caps are moving so fast, I can't keep up. So I'm just going to go with the regular levels because my cap levels run on a serious time frame and it's crucially fast, like major fast. It's within 2 seconds. 40s, guys. 40. Let's go. Come on, 40. What are you doing here? Let's move. We're not going to hold this very long because we know that if it comes back down, it's going to kill us. So we have to hold above the 18, guys. 18.25. You've got to hold those levels. 18.25 are those longs. 18.25, 40, 60. Okay. Remember that. 18.25, 40, 60. Any one of those numbers, guys, you can go long at. I hope you enjoyed this. I mean, the cap levels are a little wild this morning because the market's crazy swinging. But as soon as she balances out, we'll get those levels back. They'll balance out really good. We can use them. But right now, we're just going to use the big market levels that we have, which I've made those myself too, so we can pinpoint everywhere this candle is going to go. We already know every price going up and every price going down for the last probably 200 days, maybe 3, even 4. I've got it dated out a lot. So what we're trying to do, guys, is we're trying to push this back to the bull side money, okay? We want this to push back to the bull money. The bears have their shorts in at 869, okay, which is 28,869, right? But we know the bulls have cap money, or not 89, excuse me, 69, 869. But we know the bulls have their big money sitting at 877, okay? If you can get to 29,877, this is going to be fun because this is what we want to do. Now we're going to get traffic, guys. What do I mean by traffic? I'm going to show you what I mean by traffic. The traffic starts at 60, guys, and it goes to 846. Okay, so let's take this right here where I can show you right here. This is where traffic starts right there, right in this area. Right there, right? You don't break the traffic until you get to 846. Now, the reason we call this traffic, this is not traffic for the bears. This is traffic on the pullbacks for the bulls. All this area you're seeing up here, right in here, this is all bull trap. This is all the bull stuff you went through. See? Now look at this. If you look back over here at the chart, well, you can't see that right now, but okay, if you look way back over here, you'll see we had traffic over here previous to this. Okay, So we're coming back through the bull area. So the bulls had to get pullbacks to get back in their area to get back to a stable position to make this market work. Okay. So when the bears pull back, when the bulls get a pullback against the bears and the bears are losing territory, which they're doing now, it's taking a longer time because you got to come back through all the mess. Okay. You have to come back as a bull through all of these candles, right? Think about these candles as being territories, guys. All this is bear territory. Okay. All of this from here to here, the bears own. Okay. They own it all. So if you want to make money in this as a bull, you've got to come back in here and take this area and take it back from the bears. You have to. If you don't take it back, it just goes back short again because you lose the territory. It's gone. It's over. And right now, that big territory move is 18. It's 18 and 25. You've got to get those. You got to get 18, 25, 40, and 60 to make this work, even to start working. And if it don't work, this is going to come back down here to about 35 and go short again. But we know that the 45 short would be good, but we're just taking money. I'm taking money, guys, and just getting out of this shit. But what we're going to do is we're going to wait because I know right down here. Okay, look, I'll show you right here. Right here, just beyond the 670, about 665. Well, I probably think we'd be good about 664. So we can probably get a trade there too. But see how she's pulling back here, guys? Look at this. So we know we got to have 17 up here, 18. See the 18 right here? 15, 18 right there, 18. 18's a pullback. We know 18's a pullback, right? Can we get a little bit off 18? Maybe. Where does it go? Where's your target? 18. 40. 40 is the target, guys. If she goes to 40, you either got to take it or wait and hold. So 18 to 40, right there. But what's going to happen here is you got a little bit of a problem. And I just noticed it. There's some little people sitting right there at the 33. Down here again, guys, when she gets to 90, 91, let her pull back down here. Come back down to 691. Go ahead, because that's another long. 691 long, 40 long, 18 long, right? Come on back down here to touch the 690. Watch. See, we had only got 2 in this, so we can always add. We know the trade's right here at 18, and we know that you're going to 33. Okay, we know 33 is the target, 40 is the target. So you got 33 and 40 now. If you break 40, you could add 40, go to 57, right? See this? We would like to see it go to 57. I'd like to see it come to 57 to 71, but she's not quite getting there yet, but we're good. Okay, there we go. Come on, there you go. Push up a little more. Come on, you can do this. There you go. Get that 71. Come on. We just need to get 58, 71 here, but we're not getting it. So what happens, guys, if you don't get 58, 71? You're going back to 40. You're going right back to 40. But this is looking really good for the bulls, guys. Really good on this pullback. I love this pullback right here. This is nice. 58, 71. Let's go. Can we get the 58 to run to 71? You've got to get this to move. 71. There it is. Now you got to cap and make sure you get that 76 here, guys. You have to have the 76 marker. Okay. Right there. You got to get 76 and come up to 78, 83. There you go. Well, I think it's going to be 81. 81. 76, 81, 94. Now we're looking for 94. Can we get 94? See how we're getting through the traffic, guys? 94. 94 will come to 801. So 94 and 801 are the next 2 targets up. We got to get both of those to work. Okay. Remember, it's like 80, 83. Come on, boys. Let's go. It's going to pull back, guys, to 81. Don't worry about the 81 pullback. What we have to worry about is that big pullback right there at 58. That's where it can get really dumb. If it breaks 58 and starts going south, you can either adjust or close it. That's what you're going to have to do, because 58 is dangerous. But they're going to keep playing here. The bulls are trying to establish to get through the bear territory. They want to get through this, and they want to make a statement this morning, like, hey, we can take this back from you guys. And they're really trying on the cap levels to get it back. right here at the 777 casino level. So let's see if they do this at the casino level at 777. Oh, there they go. They just jumped it. So now we know if we can get right in here, guys, we got to get 806. Okay. If we can get the 806 to work, we're staying long. See right there? 806 up that area. That's where these guys are. What am I doing? That's not 36, guys. Sorry. That's my other screen I was showing y'all on. I just kept adding contracts this morning. I don't have 36 into a trade. I don't know what's going on there. Let me clear that off there for my other, because it don't confuse me on my screen. I don't want that on there. So we got to get this up here, guys. We got to run this about 81 now, and 81 could take us where we want to go. Okay, it really could. 81, right in there. We got it. We have to get that 81, 85 area. Now we can come back down here. See if that don't work, guys. Just don't worry about that right now. If you see me on there, but I'm not trading it, right, until it gets in the money. So if it don't work, we're gonna wait for it to come back down and bounce this 58 or 42 trade. Okay. So we'll go low on it if we have to, guys. See right here? See that 58 right there? Well, I tell you, 58. So we got 58.81. So if you can't get the high target on 81, you can take the 58 long. Okay. And if the 58 long doesn't work, you can come down to 41 long. Okay. So now we know the pullback's at 41 now, right? So I'm showing you guys how to get in these trades when it comes back down on the pullbacks. So we're stacking. A lot of times I'll stack contracts, guys, on a lot of levels. Like I'll put a contract at 41, 58, 76, 81. I'll put contracts scattered so I know I can catch these trades back. All right, so what we're trying to do, guys, is we're trying to break the noise from 60 to 82. This is the problem the Bulls have, because the Bears know 82 is the place where they want to be, and 58 is the other place. So the Bears know you want 58 long, and they know you want to break 81 to get up to 95. So this is the problem. They know we have to get through 81, guys. They know it, and they're making it really extremely difficult for us to get to 81, but we are going to break this. I do believe we will. So I hope you enjoyed today, guys. I know it's a little complicated sometimes, but hey, just hang in there with me. You'll get it. We'll do some classes on this stuff and how I trade and what I'm looking for. But right now, guys, we're just trying to get some money today. So there goes the 95. Where does 95 go, guys? 95 is going to run you back up to 803. If we can get past the 803, this will move about probably 15 points to about 818. So we're looking for this 81 to hold, guys. We got to get 81 to hold. 81 to 803. You have to have this to work. If not, guys, take the money. $3,000, take it. Take it. This is the reason why I told you to take it right there. See that pullback? I take it, guys. I don't play around. I will cut that immediately as soon as she starts coming down. We're still looking for the 58 long, guys. 58 long or 41 long. Which one are we going to get this time? I'm going to take one of the two. 58 or 41. I mean, I'll make money there every time. See that? 58 long. There we go again. Boom. Killed it again. 58 long is good, guys. I love 58 long. I love 41 long. We just got to break that 81, guys. 81 is the pain in the butt this morning, but we got to break it. I mean, they're just trying to, we know that they got that little place established in there inside of this area. So if the Bulls don't break it soon, though, the Bears will take this back and probably kill us. So, but right now it's got that long wick on it. That's going to be dangerous for Bears today. Until 10 o'clock at least, because they can get a new candle, start over. But we'll see. 58, guys. 58, let's go. Can 58, 41. And if it doesn't work at 58 and 41, guys, and it decides to pull back down, you still got separate levels of 34. There you go. See that? Look, there it is, 34. What I tell you, it's just beautiful. So let's let her come down to 34. Let's let her go all the way. Now watch her go back to 58. Oh my God, really? That's hilarious. I'm trying to get 34 down there, and I think they heard me. Okay, let's go to 81, guys. 81 and up. 81. We got to get 81 to 95. 81, 95, and then we got to get 803. Can we hold the 81. See, guys? You see what's happening here? They know everybody's trying to get in these trades right in these areas. But see, what retail doesn't know is 81's key. 58's a key. People don't know that. So they trade inside these two areas, man. They get hammered on both sides of the market. Right now, people are getting murdered out here today. And they're getting murdered than this because they don't know where to trade it. Let's go. Let's see if you can get 58 again. If it don't get 58, guys, we will go long down 35. 40 and 31. Actually, I think 33 and 40 is better. Let's see if we can get it down here this time. See this? Look. See the 31 down here? 31, 37 right in that area. See, that's what we want. There it is. Comes right back to it, guys. 33, the 40, the 33 to 40 area. You can jump in anywhere in there. 33 to 40. It's got to hold it, though. It's got to hold it, guys. 33 to 40. And you want that to go right back to where? 58. Okay? You want to come back to 58. Now, these bears are getting kind of dumb right here. So we got to watch them. Because if they clear this 33, it could be dangerous for a short here. But we already know that they're not clearing it. Because technically, it's going to be 23, guys. See, retail is showing 33, but my caps are showing 23. So we know if it doesn't go to 23, there is no short yet. So if it gets to 23, we know that we could see a short come through. But we're going to go back to 58 again. So here we go. Oh, yes. So now 58, guys, needs to turn into where? 70 on the cap side. And there it goes. It just breached 70 and took off. Look at that. Now it's got to break 83, 81. There it is. There it is. It broke it right there. Now we got to get up here and we got to breach 90, 92. We got to take out 89. Yep, 89, 91 here. And 89 and 91, we'll try to run. And we got to stay above this about 92, 75 and keep going. There we go. 92 to where? Oh, there she goes. There it is, guys. We broke that 803. Now we got to get the 816, 817. That's the target here. So now we know 17 is an entry, guys, going north also. And 17 goes to 35, guys. If you can get the 17 entry to 35, it's a good trade there also. There it is, 1735, what I tell you. So now 1735, 35 is another good entry going to where? 46. You'll see. Now what we want is this next trade up here, guys. The next big trade up here. If we can get the bulls to get the trade at the 45, that's what we want to see. Can the bulls break 45 to 70? That's the place we want to be, guys, is that 45 to 70 move. Okay? That's where they want to be. Remember now, coming back down, though, but that's all right. Let them come on back down. Hey, I just did a really good trade here. I wouldn't look at my other screen, and it's up like 15K. Wow. I'll have to cut this soon. So let's scale some of this. So anyway, guys, 46 now. If you can get 45, 46, we want 45 to 46 to run to where? 67, 68. If we can break that 68, guys, this is going to be massive, okay? 45 to 68 is a great trade if they can hold this. 45 to 68, guys, is what you want. Nick, how we doing in the comments this morning? Anybody here with us commenting this morning? How you guys doing? Let's go. Good deal. That's a good deal. So guys, remember now on these pullbacks, you got this entries at like 20 right here. Okay, the 20 entries going to come back up through here. So 20 entries, what you're looking for, 20, 35, and 45. 20, 35, 45 are all entries going north. If we break the 45, we want the 68. If you get 68, guys, that 68 entry is a monster entry. Okay. That level right there is absolutely insanity this morning. It's 67.75, but just say 68 because it's got to clear it. So if we get the 68 entry on this thing, If the bulls can manage to cap that 68 entry, this would be beautiful. But you see the box that I was telling you guys about. Remember, the traffic box is right here. Okay, what breaks the traffic? What breaks that traffic is right here. It's right there. Right there. Oh, never mind. You can't see it. 68, right? Well, if I can go to 68, I'm trying. You guys see 60. There it is, 68 right there. That's the one we want. Why do we want 68? Because it goes all the way from 68, and she tries to make a big move from 68 right here to right here, right in this area, 1920. That's what the bulls want. They want that step up. That's that secondary step in the traffic. That's the big traffic area that you passed. You got through the small traffic below you. Now you got to step up in that box. So now you guys can see that's what we're doing. We're trying to get to 68, 45, 68. 45 is the trade going to 68, but can we make it work? Come on, boys. Let's go to 68. Let's take this 920 out. And what's really good about this, let me show you what I'm thinking over here, okay? We know that 866, right? Where's 866? We're getting close to that 866, guys. That's it. Oh, we are right here, guys. Wow. Right, we're right there on it. Right there. See that line right there? 866. Well, what are we doing here? Okay. How come we're not? Maybe it's 69. Anyway, it's 80, 880. So it should be like right around in this area. Right. It should be like right in here, guys, right there. But for some reason, my other screen is kind of acting weird. So we're not worried about that. But let's worry about what we got here, guys. We got to get past 68. But we know that that's another key right there where I just drew that line. So can we get 68 to 920, guys? Because that's exactly what we want. If you kept the 920, of course, you might have a stop. Okay. You got to remember, these guys like to play games. Where are those at? Well, I can tell you one of them is going to be 920. The second one was going to be probably 927. We know that's going to happen. And then the third one, they're going to try to ghost us about the 33. So they've already got traffic above us too, but it's not as bad as it was below. Okay. So we just got to make sure we cap this and go through right there. That's perfect, man. So can we get the 68 to hold, guys, all the way to 920, and 920 goes to 26 and 26 to 35. So remember, 26, 35 are the next ones up here, guys. So you will take this right here, right at 20, right there, and then you're going to go right here to 20. Well, if I can get to go to 26, it's kind of hard. See, it's just 27. There's 25. So let's say 25. And it's actually 25 to 33, right in there. That's where the bulls want to go next. It's in that little blue box. Look at this, guys. What a call, man. What a call. Check this out. You guys see this? Who's in? I mean, look at this. I mean, I'm done, guys. I made small little trades. That one was like 10 over 10, but this one's over $27,000. I looked at my screen and thought I was making like $12,000. I'm like, holy shit. Really? I just can't. I'm just done. I'm done. Right. But look at the reversal. Like I told you guys, we got to get through traffic. I told you this box would work. See this? The traffic boxes work, guys, on these caps too. And it's really kind of good. Now you're sitting in between a big area, guys. We know we got the big area. Where am I talking about the big area, guys? Where am I talking about? You're talking about the 68, okay, and the 20 and the 20 up there. Remember, if you pull back to 68, you really got to start thinking about, hey, if the bulls don't hold, see, it's pulled back to 68, you got to start thinking to yourself, are we going to come down? Because once the bears get the momentum, they can cap these little tiny moves back inside that big bottom box. We don't want that. We want to see this go up, right? So, hey, let's go. 68. We got to hold 68. Go ahead.
Hell of a trade, Mike.
Oh, man, Justin, this is awesome, brother. How you doing, man?
Doing great. This thing's moving fast today, but you caught it. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's like the cap levels are so fast I couldn't even call them.
By the time you say the number, it's already 30 points away.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, we're going to go back to Main Street and just keep doing the Wall Street, Main Street levels. So,
there you go.
Because there's no way you can call cats with the volatility as crazy as it is. Even though we know where they're at, we know where the trades are. They fly by so fast you can't catch them. But if we just kind of calm down and look at the market and say, well, okay, that don't work. What do we do next? But see, that's the way of trading. You've always got to have a secondary plan when you're trying to trade.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Especially in volatility. You got to know.
I mean, the volatility is up. The VIX is up like 18% today.
Oh, yeah, it's craziness.
It's nuts. I was watching that open. The 1 minute candles are moving 100 points back and forth.
Yeah, it's wild. Well, I think what we're going to do is the bears are like getting nervous now because they know we want that 921 up there. So they're going to try to keep us under. I think they might try to keep us under the 921 because they know if the bears can establish anything down below like the 45 level, 45 down here into the gap areas of 70, 670 are all where bears like to play. They're sitting all below us. I mean, they're below us. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 targets below us right now that they've established already this morning. And they're trading those targets. They only trade certain targets in the market. See, people don't realize when you're trading, like the computers and the guys that trade big like me, they're all only looking at certain levels. They're not looking at just a trade, right? They're looking at the 9 levels below you thinking, okay, please come down here because I can go long or short, right? But right now you can see we got a massive wick going up. But really, we are still in a bear market. It's still short. It's still, we considered bearish, even though we were going back up. This is, like I told you guys, this is that big pullback. Remember this morning I told you guys we get a big pullback? We were getting that big pullback. But what I want to do is I want to break this area right here and come to right about in here, because then we got to kind of look for the flood zone going back up. Because once we break this 920, 33, 35 area, we're going to gap 35 to 50, 57. And then once we gap the 50, 58 on the other side of this, going up 958 takes a big move. There's like a 30-point move right there at 58 north. And I already see it. So this is how you plan to see what you're doing. You already kind of know before you start, right?
Yep. Mike, somebody has a question. I'm kind of curious too, because I know you trade NQ. Do you look at any other stocks like NVIDIA or something? Because somebody said, do you think NVIDIA is moving the markets, or do you just trade the NQ chart?
No, I got a theory. I only trade what I see and not what I hear. Because I've done that in the past. When I first started, I used to look at everything like, oh, it's going to move this, that's going to move that. No, what's going to move the market is you sticking to one chart and learning it, and learning how things work in one thing. Either ES, NQ, oil, gold, whatever you decide to trade, learn that one chart. Learn how to trade one chart before you worry about anything else moving the market. Remember, guys, when I first started, I had Bloomberg on all day long in the background yapping at me. And I thought it's going to be the key to me making money. It's not. Trade the screen, not what you hear. Trade what's in front of you, guys. That's the best advice I can give anybody starting to trade. Don't listen to the noise. Listen to yourself, right?
Yeah, I agree. I used to have the news on 24/7, and it just made me such a worse trader.
All right, here we go. We're trying to break the 20, guys. I think we just did. We did break the 20. So we got our target, guys, at 20 now. Now what we got to do here, Justin, is we have to gap from 20 to 33. So there's an entry from 20 to 33. We got to get that, okay? We have to make sure we stay in this bull from 20 to 33, okay? If we can get that to hold, then we look for 33 to take that big move to 51, okay? So we want 20, 33, guys, up to 51.
There you go.
Oh, now we got a candle coming in, the 10 o'clock candle. Now, let's go and look at this right here. Check this out. Okay, so the 10 o'clock candle comes in, right? We know this. So where can the bulls have left a footnote for us? They're saying, okay, guys, look at this. Make sure you look at this. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. 30,000, right? Oh, no. What just happened here? What happened? Sorry, guys. I just lost my screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
It's still on for us, I think.
Oh, I see what happened. This is craziness. Never mind. Oh, my God. Hang on, guys. I don't know how to fix this. I touched a button, and it's...
Oh, no, Mike. You can't be touching buttons.
No, it's for some reason, my bottom part of my screen has come up on my top now.
Okay. Well, meanwhile, you're up 35 grand right now.
So, Justin, you know how you got something under your screen, like a secondary part?
Mm-hmm.
My secondary parts now is involved in my other part. So, okay, hang on. Let's just go do this. Let me go back and get this series and just cut this off of here. Yeah, it's like, what the hell's going on here, man?
Well, there's 40 grand, guys. Who's in with Mike in this trade right now? Let me know in the chat.
Hey, I got it back, guys.
There we go.
It's up now. My screen's got
40
my.
grand, guys.
Oh shoot. Okay, so here we go. So now what we're looking at, guys, is we want to see. No, this is not working now. Crap. Oh, mercy. Sorry, guys. I've got chart problem this morning. My chart's got the overlay from the bottom part of the chart has done some craziness. So we're going to go do this. And then we're going to say, click, click. I want to get this back over to the other side. I'm trying to get my price to go back, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
My price is on the left. I want it on the right.
Oh, like it flipped?
Yeah.
Maybe the mirror button.
I don't get it.
I'm not sure what you're using.
I just can't. It's just silliness. Anyway, guys, while we're doing this, and I don't have my trade line on here anymore. Let me go back.
Well, Mike, you got a lot of people banking in the chat room. Michael, 1,400. Adam, 870. Mary's in the trade with you still. Fjord's up 5K on one contract.
Really?
Nope.
Wow, that's awesome, guys.
Yeah. Nacho said safety meeting made me miss entry.
It's hilarious. Yeah, I can't get my price action.
Looks like a lot of people took at least a piece of the trade with you.
That's good though. That's a good thing.
What charting does Mike use? Mike's got a bunch of different charts up at the same time, but this is Ninja Trader. Jay, 700 on 2 MNQ. 2 micro, $700, Mike.
Wow. That's craziness.
Somebody else was down 1,200, now up 500. Let's go. Nice comeback.
That wasn't work. I just can't. I just don't know why this is not working here. Let's see if it'll work this up here. Yeah, my chart overlay has actually just been stupid this morning. So we know that we got to get up through here, guys, but we know now you got to get past the 83. Okay. We got to hold that 82, 83, and we got to run up through here. Our next target should be the 19. And that's what I was trying to show you guys was the 19. Okay. We want that 19. 30,019 is where the bulls get the market back from the bears. 19, guys. 19 is a bull move. The bulls can establish themselves back in the market above the bears at 19, guys. Okay. 40 grand, guys, right there. Boom. You just seen it. Top 40. What a move, man. What a move. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes, right?
Well, you can afford them after this.
Yeah, yesterday we did 54.
Crazy, man. Talk about a nice little comeback.
2 days, 94 grand. 2 days. We post 94. So hope you're doing well. Hope you're holding these trades. And all we're trying to do, guys, what are we trying to do on the flip side of this, guys? Well, what we're trying not to do is we're trying to stay away from like, where is that? Like the 56, 58 level, 53, 58, we're trying to stay away from, okay? But what we really want to do, if it comes, now you guys can say 22 is the hold on this. So 922 is the hold. Anything above 922, you can stay in this trade. Anything above 922. Okay. If you're in this trade with me already, 922 will where we would put our stop gains. We don't use the word stop loss. It's a negative word I don't like. We use stop gains, guys. Stop gains are lock in your money. You can go take a shower. You can go eat, go to McDonald's, whatever you want to do, come back. 922 don't hit. You're still in it, right? And when you're confident enough to trade, guys, and walk away, you're trading the right size. You're trading the right mindset. You're not all crazy, right? It's beautiful.
Absolutely.
This is absolutely beautiful. So we got that 71, 72 going on here. We got to get, well, I think I know what I can do. Let's see. That's really not a good thing to say because on a chart. I think I'll just move this up there. There you go. See what happens. Because sometimes you'll do things you shouldn't do your chart, and that's what happened to me this morning. My chart's overlaid, and I don't know why, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. All we're trying to do, guys, is get up here to the 82. We got to hold the 82, guys. We got to get past the 82 now. We got past all the other levels. We got to get past the 82. We want 82, okay, and then we want to come back up where we were at the 19, 20, where I was telling you the bulls get the market back. Once we pass the 19 and 20, we should see 35, and we should start seeing 51. But yeah, it just depends on what they want to do with this.
Mike, is there an area somebody can re-enter if they already got out?
Yeah, you can re-enter on the pullback here at 81 and 58, or you can wait to see if we break the 20, the 19, 30,000, 19 or 20. That's going to be a good move if we break that 20. Or wait a minute, there's a third one too. There's a fourth one too hiding. Here we go. Let's see. We got 77 is also an entry. And 92 is an entry. So we got a few of them up there. See how she's pulling back, guys? There's 50s down here. So 50, 51 right here. Okay, she's pulling back. So we know that we can enter at 58. We know we can enter back again at 49. We can enter again at 42. See 42 right here? That's an entry there. If she pulls back down here, guys, like I said, 20 and 20 and 28 are the two bottom entries right now, 2028. The next one up is going to be 42. The next one from that's 51. And the third one is going to be 56. Okay. So it kind of gives you an area where you can look and see. But 42 is a good place if you can get in right here, if we can move back up.
Yeah, I'm really curious if the bulls can push this past 30K. I know that's been a psych level.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
Craziness. But we did.
Go ahead.
So what are we looking at now, Justin, as far as, okay, let's go back up here and look, because we already know we got to hold where, guys? Where is that golden hold number? 883. Okay. Where is it? 883 over here, guys. Let's see. Right here. It's 883. We're already above it, guys. But this is crucial, though. This number right here, guys, is probably one of the biggest numbers in the market. Right there. If I can get to go 83, it wants to go 85. Well, we'll put it right here, okay? Why is this important to us? Does anybody know? But I can tell you why. Let me just tell you why. Big boy money. This is why. Your big money traders are all right there. See how you're above the big money?
Mm-hmm.
You want to stay there. You get under big money, she's going to short, because the bears have money there too. Remember what I told you about the 19, guys? What are we doing? Come on, 19. Come on, let's go. 19 is that area right here, guys. Right here. We want to get right there. Right there. And why do we want to get there? Why do we want to get here, guys? Why? Bulls take. Hope I'm spelling this right because I'm not looking at my screen. The Bulls take the market back here. Right there. See this, guys? You see the concept we're working on now? You see how things are working here? We took a big trade up through here. We're above the big boy. We got all the big boy money to come in with us. The big boy money has to stay in this, and they got to push this market. They got to push it up to the other boys, the retail guys, and the other guys that are waiting at 19 that know this market's going to adjust up there. So we got to get up there to make that big move, okay? Once we get to 19, guys, we should start seeing a few things starting to happen. Like we should start seeing the 35, the 49, 58 and 60. So once we clear that 61, that's where it's going to get fun. Okay. It will get fun at 61, and that 61 will take us probably to about 96. There's a 30-point move up there. So we already see how we look. We're always looking forward, guys. We're always looking above what we're doing. We're looking out to see where we're going to go next. Okay. As we scale out of some of this, we're going to scale out a lot of this, guys, and keep it. We want to keep as much of this money as we possibly can, right? Because you don't want to keep it all in the trade. So if we get $40,000, we're going to scale. I'd say let's take about 25 out of it. Maybe even 30. Just keep 10 grand running. In this case, we can keep $5,000 running. I think we'd be fine because this is not going to. This will take a long time to come back to 737 down there. Okay. See where we're going, guys? Look, the 19 guys, we have to get there. Now, what they're trying to do, the Bulls want to make re-entries coming back. What we call, I guess what we could call stacking. I do a lot of stacking trades, guys. So at 77, right? From 77 to 91. Okay. So I'm going to put it right here for you guys. From 77, right around here. Well, let's just say from 76. Well, if I can't get it to work. Crap. From 77, right about in here. Okay, to about 91. Right about this area, right there. That's the stack trade area. This is where bulls are going to try to get contracts and entries in that box. They got to have that box. Okay. They will stack trades. And what I mean is they'll add trades or they'll let it pull back. If they close their trade, they'll try to re-enter somewhere in this blue box to stay alive. Okay. So now you guys know what I'm doing here. You see how we're above that 91 there? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Love it.
And
I got it on that pullback.
And we know they're going to hold that. They got to hold that area right there. You have to hold the area. If you can hold this area and we can make this move, guys, this will work, okay? This will work. And see, that slowed way down, which is beautiful because now we can do caps. So where's the cap level, guys? 4. 30,004 is that cap level going back up. Bulls got to establish that 4. They're trying to get to 4, guys. If they get to 4, market's going to move. If you break 4, it will move. See? There it goes. Trying to break 4 right there. You've got to break the 4, and now you've got to come up here and you've got to break the 7. And the Bears are going to try to push it back down to 88, though, and the Bulls want the 7. Okay, so 7 and 88. Who's going to get it, guys? Who's going to get that 7? Or are they going to get the 88? We want them to take the 7 out, guys. We want to go to 7 here. You want the Bulls to push the 7. Come on, boys. Let's go. There's your 7. We just hit 9. What do you think, Justin? Pretty cool,
huh? Amazing.
It is awesome, man.
Somebody said that's a decision I'll never have to make. Do I take 30 out or just 25K?
That's hilarious. Sorry, guys. I'm not saying that to be a smart ass. I'm just thinking about trading, guys. I'm always thinking in my mind. I don't mean to say that to be negative or anything, or I just say it to say, look, you know, what should we do here? Let's take some money out. But it don't matter if it's $1,000. I'm going to take at least part of it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Never leave the money on the table, guys. If you see money, take money. I've learned that a long time ago. You'll see me cut losing trades as fast as possible, guys. There's days I'll take some losers, but who cares? You know, we don't call them losing trades. There's no such thing as a losing trade or a winning trade, guys. This is a business. You're either A, not making the money, or B, you're getting money, okay? You're not losing until the end of the day, guys. Remember that. You haven't lost anything until that account is closed at the end of the day. So don't get that negative going when you first lose your trade in the morning. Oh, I'm a loser. I lost my money. No, you're not yet. The day's not over, right? Keep that winning attitude. You're still going to win no matter what. And another thing, too, it's really not winning, guys. I don't consider trading as a winning situation. I'm not winning anything. I'm not in a contest. I'm doing this as a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not winning anything. I'm supporting myself. So that's what we call it. If you start looking at it that way, guys, and just get all those YouTube thoughts out of your head, like all these guys on here saying, "Oh, you're going to win this. I done this. I did this." They don't show their full screen. They don't show the numbers. It's all garbage. If you want to see a real trader trade, guys, they have to know what I'm doing. You have to know the levels in the markets and where these cap levels are that I made, and just all kinds of different things. You got to know the Wall Street levels. We're trading on Wall Street levels, guys, levels that we know they trade on. And it's all right in front of you. You just don't see it yet because you don't have the experience, but you will gain it with us because we teach, right?
Yes, sir.
I had a guy from Saudi Arabia 2 years ago offered me a lot of money to come to Saudi Arabia and teach him how to trade. He wanted to learn everything I knew, you know? So it was kind of cool though. I didn't take him up on the offer, but I told him I should have went over there and hung out with you for a little while. But you know, hey, one of these days I might offer a private, you know, fly-in. You fly in and learn, right? Justin, fly in and learn with me. Spend a week with me, right? All right, guys, we got to get to 7. We know that, okay? Well, now it's 17. So now the bulls are saying we got to have 17, man, to make this work. If we don't get back to 17, the bears are going to try to be something stupid here. But right now we're looking good, though, because the bears don't really have a big foothold in this still. As long as we can keep them away. We just want to get to 17 and move the market. 17, guys. 17 and 19 are the two places we got to be anyway. But as you can see, it's always going to pull back, guys, right around somewhere on that entry right there, around that 91. You got to watch that 91. 91 and 81. All the way down. I'll tell you where it's at, though. The box is between 75 and 91. So it'll pull down between 17 and 91. Okay, here we go. Can we get 17? Come on, boys. Gosh, they almost get there every time.
Mm-hmm.
Can I break 50K?
I think you got it. I think so. One last push here.
Come on, Bulls. Make that push. $40K a day keeps the job away, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, just by a bit.
Just a little bit. But guys, you know, it took me a long time to learn this, but I'm telling you, you can learn it too, guys. If you really want to be a good day trader, stick with BluSky. Hit that like and subscribe. Get with us, guys. Get with us and say, hey, look, I'm terrible at trading. I want to learn. I want to learn from Mike. Let's go. Let's get you up to date. Let's make you a day trader. Let's make you somebody who can say, I'm a day trader, but not like all the other traders out there. I'm a day trader that knows these levels. I'm a day trader that can go in anytime you want to and make a trade, day or night. It doesn't matter. I can go to a chart and open it up and look and tell you where a trade's going to be. All right, guys, can we get up here to like this 35? That's next. We want this to push to 35, 37, right? That's where you got to go. And then from there, we want this to try to start at the 48. So we want 35, 48, 49, 50, 50, and 60. And we want her to cap this area, man. If we can get these bulls just to come to our big, nice 61. If you can get to 61, it's going to be on at 61. We're rising above, guys. There's a 35. We got to get 35, 38. We got to have those. 38 right there. You see that 38? We got to get it. You got to stay above this 35, though. 35 is key right now. 35, 38. I bet Becky's like, wow. This morning, she's probably freaking out this morning on me. 30, you got to get 35, 38, 51, guys. That's what we need. 35, 38, 51. So basically, the bulls have took control, man. And it's all because of that big money level down there. All those boys sitting there with that money were waiting this morning for us to push. And we already knew it. I knew it. I just I couldn't see it on my screen earlier. But I'm like, okay, it's here. Let's go.
Which Mike, also, guys, any advice to learn how to hold?
Well, if you're trading with me, it's pretty easy. But if you're trading on your own, I know holding, guys, is really rough. What you got to do is you got to start looking at higher time frames. If you're trying to hold a trade on the 15-minute, go to the 4-hour. Look at the candle you're looking at. How big is that big green candle in the 4-hour? That's going to tell you a story that you can hold a target. You can hold. Use the 4-hour candle with your 15-minute candle. It works every time, guys. Use the higher time frame candle. If you're working a job, you should be trading on 15 hours. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to do, but you'll grasp the concept. We can start doing some classes on it with the coaches and stuff, how to hold trades. How do you actually hold a trade? The biggest thing is mental, guys. The mindset you have to have. When I first started trading, you guys already know the story. I was brutal, killing myself doing trading because I was so scared to make a trade because I thought I was going to lose all the time. And you lose constantly. You're always battling to try to get those trades back. And you're trying to catch trades. You're revenge trading. You're over trading. You're becoming to a psychopath trading. So you get mad about your trading, and then you get up the next morning and do it all over again, and you brutalize yourself 4 or 5 days a week. It's craziness. So the biggest thing is you got to get that mindset to not worry about the trades and cut them and just try a new one. But 9 times out of 10, guys, where you're making your entries, you have a thought in your head, right, to make a trade, correct? So 9 times out of 10, when you made that entry, you're probably between 3 or 4 points of the real level in the market with Wall Street. You're right at it. And you clicked above the bears, and the bears come back on you. You clicked below the bulls, and they come back to the bears, right? So it's pretty much you just made the entry 2 or 3 ticks or 4 ticks off where you really should have been, right? And you get brutalized. But no one shows you this because they don't know. Nobody on YouTube knows the Wall Street levels. Not one person. Not one. I'm the only one on here that will tell you these. And I can put money on it. I went to room, guys, and watched guys trade, and I asked them, where's your Wall Street level? Oh, it's right here. No, you're not even close, bro. But they'll tell you they know, but they don't.
That's hilarious.
They don't know. I do this because I got successful trading, guys. I do this because of all the struggles I had. I don't want you to go through what I had to go through. I'm trying to get people to be good traders and not have to struggle. Not just somebody out here on Twitter saying they're promoting something and blah, 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 right? If they don't live trade, but they're on Twitter talking about trading, they're not a trader. They're garbage.
They're full of it. We got Michael in the chat, $2,900 today. And then let's see. Mike Trader said, I learned more here from you, Mike, than in my previous 5 years.
Yeah. I get that a lot, guys, because you can get in here with me and I'm going to tell you, exactly where we're going to trade at. We know where we're trading at. We do not venture off our trading path. Okay. We have a path in the morning that we stay on every single day. You will see me trade the same way every single day. I'll use big money levels with the big boys on the institutions, which I have in front of me. I use, my Wall Street levels I trade on, and I use my cap levels. But within those 3 there, we are going to find a brilliant trade every single day we're going to get a good trade. Every day we're going to get a good trade. And Justin will tell you, I haven't lost a trade in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might take you a few minutes to get the direction down, but once you find it, game over.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys where we're looking at, what we're doing, and hey, what levels were like this morning when it was all the volatility. I was like, well, we're going to trade here, we're going to trade there, but we got to wait. And then I decided, no, we're not. We're just going to wait. We're going to go to the Wall Street levels because the caps are moving too fast. And when you make decisions like that on the fly, it usually works out pretty well if you start using the bigger levels. If you got high volatility, we use the bigger levels. If it's low volatility, we use the other levels. Mm-hmm. Then if it all combines in with that main level, that we would see what the institutions are going to try to do with the big money. Right now, they're staying above the big money, and we want these boys to stay above the big money, because if you don't, the bears will take this market back from these bulls. They will go short down there where it says big money, guys. They will try to get back down there and go short again. You see it pulling back? So within this box right here, guys, where we don't want to be, we pretty much don't want to be at 20 again, 19. So you got 19 to 49.50. So if we take a box over here, guys, and we put it right here at like this area, 19, right? You see this little box I'm drawing right here? Mm-hmm. Right in here. Right there. That box is the box that you kind of need to stay away from. Well, I mean, you can stay above, it's fine. It should be 50 up here. Right there, I think it's 50. Is that 50? That's got to be higher than 50. No, maybe not. It is 50. So it's kind of cool. That's the area we want to stay. We want to stay away from the bottom of this down here, because the bears might want to go short down here at 19. So we want to kind of, hopefully it comes back here and just goes back up. So make sure I got that right though. 30. Yeah, so they're going to flip this. They're going to flip this on.
Guys, everybody making some money. Love to see it.
Yeah, they're flipping this on us already. It's right here now. Wow. Yeah, they're going to start flipping this on us. So just flipped on us. So they're just sitting there now. So you can see where we got to be. You see this box over here, guys? This is where we don't want to be, from here to here, because it comes back to here, right? See that? See the short here to there, then here, and comes back to here, then it comes back to there, and then it tries to get to here. So we don't want to do that. So what the biggest thing we got to stay away from, though, guys, in this market is 21. You have got to stay from 21. We're safe right now, but this 21 right here, this one right there, right in this area, right there, 21. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, big money there.
Right. Mike, somebody asked, do you subscribe to any services that help you determine your levels?
No. All the levels I've got, guys, I went and discovered on my own. I've made stuff to pull the stuff that I need. I made everything you see, everything I talk about, guys, I've made myself. I have no subscriptions to anything. I don't need them. I don't buy into those other subscriptions too, where they say get signals. That's a joke. Just the time you get the signal, the trade's over.
Yep.
They tell you all to go long, and then they go short. So don't do that. Don't subscribe to signal services, guys. Don't subscribe to anybody who's telling you they can teach you how to trade for so much amount of money. You don't need to pay money to learn how to trade. You need to get with a mentor, somebody who has experience, who's been through the ropes, who's been through the ringer, that says, hey, look, I will teach you free, right? Like me. I will teach you to trade free. You just stick with BluSky and you'll learn. You're already struggling enough. Oh, what happened? Did we lose the stream? I think we just lost Justin. Where did he go? I hope I'm still on live, guys. I think I just lost Justin there for a second. I don't know what happened. Hopefully he's back on in a second. Anyway, let's just keep moving here. I'm hoping he's still on with us. I don't know if it's possible or not. Okay, good deal. So we kind of lost him, guys, for a minute. Camera problems this morning. I had a camera problem too. So you guys see that box right here? You see the box that we're looking at right here, guys? Okay, you see how we got this mess going on here? Let me get back over here. You see this? We got to kind of get through this, back up here to this area. We got to get back to this bull area. Okay, right now we're just kind of playing here, which we expect this. You could see on a shorter time frames, like the 5 minute and all that good stuff. You're going to see like a bunch of little wicks coming through here, a bunch of little candles, because we could actually we can contract here. It's possible we could go into contraction phase. And by that, you know what that means, sideways markets, right? But remember, a sideways market isn't always a bad thing, guys. It's not. Okay, so while we're doing nothing here, right? Let's see if we can find this real fast and show you. Okay, it's like maybe there's not a lot there. Right here, see this little box right here, guys? This little sideways market right here, okay? What you want to do in a sideways market is mark the top of the candle and the bottom of the candles, right? Whoop, not there. Like this. And this way, so let's say, for instance, we'll practice this, okay? Let's just say we're in a sideways market right here. Pretend this is a sideways market, correct? Let's get a good number. Let's go to 40. Let's say 40 and let's just say it was 90. So 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. 50 points, right? This is a 50-point sideways box. So what you're going to do, guys, is you say, okay, I've got a contraction market. Contraction equals T plus B. Right? Or no, excuse me. Sorry. Equals T plus B. Right? Well, I actually wanted to capitalize this shit. So equals B T plus B, which equals, okay, well, that's not a T, it's a Y. What the hell is going on here? Sorry, guys. Equals T plus B, which equals what? So T plus B, okay, would minus this. Okay, so now what we're going to do, watch this. 50 points, right? Okay, so this is a 50-point box, contraction box. Okay, so let's just say this box has 50 points in it. Now, what we're saying, guys, how do we get 50 points of contraction? From the bottom to the top is 50 points, right? So 50 points, right? How are we going to do this? If I can find the actual thing for it. I don't think there's anyone on here. Okay, so we're going to do this because I don't see one. So we'll say shift here, 2. Okay, so we'll use this. No, well, that's not going to work either. So 50, shift 2. Okay, so we're going to use this division, okay, since we don't have a thing on my keyboard for it. So what's half of 50, guys? What's half of 50? Right? What's half of 50? This is going to equal 25, right? So now, this 50-point box is contraction. You take the top and the bottom and add them together. You get 50 points. You divide it by the top and bottom. 50 points is 25 points. Okay, so from 88 or from 90 to 40, right? 90, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 points. So 90, 110. So 10, right? No, wait. 90, 90, 110, 15. So it'll be 15, right? So we got the 90. So let's just say from 90 to 15, right about here. So we're going to take 90 to 15 and we're going to go right there at the 15 or 16 right here. Boom. Draw you a line. Now, why are we doing this, guys? Why are we drawing that line at that's 90 at the 15 mark? That's half. Half. Okay, it establishes you got 50 points, okay? Half of 50 points is 25, right? Okay? So you go 25 points from the bottom to here, and 25 points here gives you half. Now, what does this mean in trading? Does anybody know why we're doing this? Are you there, Nick? Okay, so right now, guys, it's 10:35. I'm going to give you guys exactly 30 seconds. If somebody can tell me why I did that, I'll give you a 50K account. Why did I do this, guys? Why did I make this box with that line, with a contraction zone, and draw a line there? Does anybody know?
You guys hear that? Chance for a giveaway.
Does anybody know? As I scale out my trade. No. Nope. Okay, guys. The reason I'm telling you all this, okay, so you draw this box, right, in a contraction zone and you do this math. So now what you're going to do is, okay, anything that's over this line right here, this is called our midline in a contraction zone. This is called our midline contraction this way. So anything above the contraction zone in this box is where you're going to enter your trade right here, guys. And it goes back to the top of the box for a breakout, right? Anything below the line goes back to this box and then tries to break out. You guys see this now? You see how contraction zones set up to be trades? Anybody catch that? So when you see a contraction zone, guys, don't be scared of contraction. Draw a box around it, do your math, put your line on there, right? It will lead you into really, really, really good trades, guys, if you really get it down and know what you're doing. Anything above that line, anything above this line, you're looking for bulls. Anything below it, you're looking for bears. And you will see it happen every time, guys, every time. See, like right here, look, see this? This is one right here. See this right here? Anything above the line went up. Anything below the line right here went down. It's easy to spot.
Yeah, I think a few people were kind
Just
of
little lessons, guys, inside the markets that you can learn.
That's
good concept, though, especially in
bearish
contraction zones. It will keep you from losing money in contraction. And you can trade contraction because everybody else in the market is looking for the same thing you are. All the big boys are looking for this right here when they trade. And you can do this on what, guys? Now, you can do this on 15, 5, 1, 4. All the time frames right there. 15-minute, 5-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour. This works on all four of these really well. I bet we're getting some good feedback on that lesson, Nick, because people probably never seen this before, right?
Yeah, a lot of people kind of saying bullish, bearish decision zone.
Nobody teaches it because they don't want you guys to trade in contraction. They want you to make crazy trades in contraction and lose your money. So they won't teach you how to recover. This is called a contraction recovery trade. That's exactly what I call it, because that's what it is. You're trading where nobody else is trading and you're making money. It's hilarious, really. But it works, guys. It's been working for me for years. Remember, guys, like I said, we got to stay away from that 2019 down there, and we're trying to revert back to it. Now, this doesn't mean the bears are going to take the market back just yet, but the bulls aren't doing their thing either. So this is what happens. We scaled all the money, though. I still got about 15 running, but I'm probably going to scale this out to 2 contracts and just let it go. Keep all that money. We want to keep all the money. So we want to keep the money in this. We don't want to give money to the markets. We just don't want to do that. Even though we could probably just hold this the rest of the day for a long. Let's see. Right there. See that, guys? That's where I'm going to try to get mine to get out to the scale outs. I'm going to put that up there just to show you. That's where I'm planning on scaling anyway. There it is. So I go my chart, scale now. We're good. Okay, so we only got like 7 in here. So now, guys, we've taken out everything from 48 down, 45, 48, I think it was. So we've only got $6,000 in this. So now we can go take a shower. We can get off. We can go watch TV, put a stop gain in. The stop gain would be where we don't want this to come down here and break. Well, right now you got all this traffic below us. So pretty much the traffic box. I mean, once you get in this box down here, right here, see this box right here at the 846 area? When she gets down this area, she's probably going to come down anyway. So we probably would just cut this trade probably between 846 and 810 and be done with it. But we can wait because we're still holding long. So there's the option too that this will go right back where she came from. Now, if we're trying to go back long, what do? We had to try to get back in this somewhere. We're in Disneyland right now. So the trade is 66 north, okay, or 20. So we got to get back to 20, or we're going to come down to 66. That's the only two trades we got. We either go back to 20 and go long there, or we got to wait for it to pull back to 66 and go long there. Now, it could have been, wait a minute. No, we can actually do another one too. Hang on, guys. I just seen one. We don't have to wait on 66. Ha! We can now wait on 85. So 85, guys. So if she comes down to 85, we can take a trade there. We can take one at 66, 65 low, or we can go back to 20 and take one there. So that's what we got going on here. It's either 20 north, 85, 66 low. Okay. Because that's the only place we can trade at. Because we're in the middle of that big blue box there with the money. We would love to see 20 do its thing here, but does he ever get fixed? Did Justin ever get stuff working?
You can't hear me? Can you guys in the chat hear me?
Are you there, Nick? Did Justin ever get his camera working? No, I can't hear him.
Oh. Check. Mike, you got me muted, Mike?
Nope, don't hear him. Yeah, I hear him now, but it sounds like he's in a cave. Oh. Okay,
Mike just thinks I'm ignoring him this whole time.
There's that 20, guys. Okay, no problem, guys. Not a problem. That's cool. All right, guys, you see the 20, how we're trying to revert back to that 20 for that trade, but we just can't get it there. So right now, 20 is the only trade going north. I mean, that's pretty much it. So there's a couple of them, though. You've got 20. Well, you just broke the 20. You got 20, you got 27, and then you've got to worry about the 41. So 41's the next one, guys. See the 41 tap right there? And 41 tries to get us up to the trades at 50 and 55. So you got to get the 20 up to 41 and then 41, 55 up that area. So we know 20 is a trade there, and we know 41 is a trade. 35 is also another trade. So you can go 20 long if we can hold this 20 long, because 20 wants to try to go revert back to about 28, 27. So 20 to 27 is a good trade here. And then 27 if you can hold the 41. So 20, 27, 41, guys. That's the three that we're looking at right now. 20, 27, 41. Okay. You got to get 20 to go to 27. If you can get the 7-point trade there, it's great. But if not, just wait. Because what they're going to try to do is they're going to pull this back down here, like I told you guys, about 85. 85 and 70. So if 85 goes long at 85, you can trade there. If not, she'll come to 70, and we're going to try to see if we can get to go long at 70. Okay. So 85 and 70 now are the two we're looking at lower. Can she pull back? Can it pull back at 85, or is she going to go to 70 and try to pull back there? Well, we should start to see this thing maybe go down some, then pull back again. So watch the 70, guys. 70 and 85. Watch those. And you can short the 85 also down to 70 if you'd like to. If it doesn't go up at 85, guys, you can short that down to 70. Let's see how she went up at 85 right there. Right back to it. So 85 is that long short. 70 is that long short. Right now, though, I wouldn't think I want to short 70 just yet. 85 is a good short, also a good long here. Okay. As you can see, if you took the 85, if you can run the 85, guys, here's the problem with this. If you can get the 85 to run, right? Let's say we get 85 to go. If we can get 85 to hold, we want to get 85 back to 19. That's the key. So 85 has that chance to go all the way back, and there is the 70 now. So see the 70? Now 70 can short down to where? 70 could be the short to 45 here. So you got to really watch that 70 because you can short to 45. But 70 also is that long back to 85. So 70 long back to 85 or 70 short back to 45. But that's what's going to happen here. It's going to be one of the two. She's either going to go 70 back to 85 or she's going to end up going back to 45. And there you go. See that? 70. Pushing right back up in the 80s. 85 is the key, though. Can we hold 85 here? If you can't hold 85, you can short 85 back to 70, or we hold 85 and go north. See how they play the games, guys? See 70 coming short now? So 70 short, 70 long. 85 short, 85 long. But 70, if it gets short, it's going to try to get down and gap to 45 because that's what the bears want to do. Their target is 45 on this. And look at that, man. I would think the bears would love to get to 45. Yeah, 45 is beautiful. Sorry, guys. So can we get 45? Sorry, guys. I turn my AC on in here. It's getting hot. So 45 will come down to where? 33. I just realized my air conditioner's not on. I'm like, what in the world? There he goes. In my office, guys, I got a separate AC from office. So 45, we just tapped, guys. We just tapped it. So now 45 can short to where? 45 will come down, basically down to the same number that we don't like, 17. So your 45 could go all the way to 17 from here. Okay. Will the 45 short go to 17 or will 45 long go back? That's what we're looking at. Because these bears want 45 to 17. But the bulls, they're thinking, okay, if we can get 45 back to 65. Yes, it would be 45.
Mike, somebody asked you always use the 15-minute chart.
65, 66.
I don't know if you can hear me.
So now you got to get 35. 35 short. Okay. If you can get under 35, it'll short again. 35 long, 45 long. Okay. So 35 is a long and short. 45 is a long and short. And if 45 will hold, it can go to 65. But right now, you guys can see the shorts are trying to come through. So they got to get 45 and under if they want to stay with this. Okay. That's what's going to happen here. But let's go over here and look at this other screen. Where are we at over here? No. Yes. Yeah, I use a 15-minute chart, guys. I use a 4-hour chart. I use a 15 and 4-hour, 1 hour. Then I got my institutional chart, which is also on a 12-minute. I use that 12-minute chart also. So I love the 12-minute time frame. Most of you guys probably never heard anybody use the 12-minute, but London traders love the professional London traders love the 12-minute chart, especially on the NASDAQ at the open. They'll use the 12-minute chart at the open from 9:30 to 10 o'clock. They'll switch back to the 15-minute. That's how I was kind of watch these guys trade. I'm like, why y'all doing that? And he goes, well, any question? It's not a dumb question, so he answered me. I felt stupid asking him, back in the day. But, hey, he told me. We use this from 9:30 to 9:45. We switched from the 12-minute back to the 15. Not a problem. So you guys see it pulling back now? See that 65? This is that area at 65 I was telling you about. They're going to go back to 70, right? They're going to try to get that 70 back up through here. They would like to see 70 pull back if they can get to 70. But I really think it's 68 now. I really think these bears are playing games with the numbers. So if we can get 68 to pull back, I mean, I know 70 goes way up though. If you can get the 70 to break, man, you can get some really good money off the 70.85 here. But right now we got a candle that's wanting to come down. The bears have the candle back. It's just they're not really doing a lot with it at the moment, guys. The bears need to come down here, guys, to the next level. They're going to have to get the 35 south if they want anything to happen, because the bulls are going to try to pull this back at, 68 to about 86, 85. So remember, 68 goes to 85, guys. See that 85 right there? So the 85, remember the 85? So 85, where does 85 go? Well, we already know 85 is going to pull back to about 19. 919 all over again. See this 919? Watch. Boom, right there. It goes right back where we said. It just tapped the 19. So the 19 is that trade there that they want. They got to get that trade to go from 19, and it's got to hold 19 to 27, guys, as we said before. If you can't get 19 to go to 27, it's not going to work, okay? So if you get a trade at 19, guys, it only goes to 25, you got to cut it because it didn't get 27. If you don't get 27, it floods back down. And see, this is the kind of cool thing about the market you don't see. You don't see these numbers happening on your screen and know where they're at, but I do. And if we go in at 19 and we can't get 19 to 27, I know it's going to come back. See, 27 just tapped and it pulled back. Watch the 19 to 27, guys. Watch it. Just keep it on your screen. Learn how to follow the numbers, guys. That's all you got to do. We got to have 19 here, okay? If we don't get 19, what are we going to do? We're going to end up pulling all the way back down here to 87, 85, 87. Now, that does mean, I think it's like 85. I would say 86, guys. I would actually look at 86. 85 is a great level, but 86 is above that. So 86 goes back to 19. So if we pull off 19 and go to 86, we can actually probably capture a trade at 86 going back to 19. But right now, guys, we got to break the 19 or we pull back to 86. 86, 85, okay? There it is. 85, 86, right there. So now they're either going to go short here or they're going to come back long, okay? They'll either go 80, 85 short and come down here and tap this 70. I think it's going to be more like 67, but 68. We'll say 68. So they should come to 68 here. Right there, boom, 68. See that? Now, if they don't break the 68, they'll go back. They'll buy it right back up and go right back to 86. If they do hold it, it goes to 45, like I said before. Remember 45, guys? The 45 is that short. So, okay, so what we're going to do, we'll go to cap levels. Okay, so now you guys can see 38 cap, 38 cap going short, 38. Okay, see the 38 go down? Now watch 35. So the bears are at 35 and the bulls are at 55. So, okay, on the cap level, let's see if we can get this 35 come down. If not, this is going to pull all the way back to 55 on us. So will it go 35 or will she go to 55? Which one is she going to? She's going to go to one or the other, guys. She doesn't have a choice. Just watch. It's going to happen. 35 or 55. It never fails. There it is. Just went 35 right there. Now it's going to come down to 29. 29 bears, right? 49 bulls. So can we get to 29 or is it to 49? Are the bulls going to try to do something at 49? Maybe. Or the bears will take 29. Can we get 29 on the short? It's going to be 29, guys. Okay. Scaling all this money out of this thing. So now the bulls are going to try to establish the 53. Bulls want 53 long. See that? They got 53 right there, but they can't make it work. There he goes. It worked. There you go. 53. So now the bulls want 65. They got to hold that 53 to 65. If they can get 65, it continues. If they don't, it won't continue. So what do? They pull back. Where are they going to pull back to, guys? They're going to pull back 48. Watch the 48 trying to go north, right? Or the 48 is going to come south on you. 48 will come south to where? Down by the Bears at 28. The Bears will take 28 short. See that 28 short? Boom. There it is. 28 short. Look at the 28 short, guys. Absolutely flooding. All the way down from 28 to 12. And now the Bears are at 12. The Bears are at 12. The Bulls are at 32. So the Bulls, they either pull it back to 32. If they don't break 32, the Bears will take it right back down at 32, right back to 12 and go short again. Okay. Watch the 32 Bulls. See the Bulls trying to go along at 32? Doesn't work, right? There he goes. So they got a little bit out. They got 40 something out of that. Oh, there they go. They got 32 to 49. Now look at this. They got actually up to 50 there off the 32. Beautiful, man. So now the Bears say, okay, fine. We didn't get the 28. We'll go 33. We'll try to get 33 short on you. But they can't do 33. They got to do 28. So the Bears are sitting at 28 trying to get us short. Okay. And the Bulls are up here at 52 trying to go long. So now you got Bulls at 52, Bears at 28. If it don't break the 52, guys, she's going to come down to 28. Okay. If you don't break 52 and get money out of it, it's going to come right back to 28 and go short. Okay. Watch. Now, this is tick to tick calling, guys. So I know this is pretty fast, but this is something we're going to do because I don't have a lot of time left on here anyway. A couple more minutes I'm on my day, but as you can see, there he goes to 28 short. There she goes, 28. Just like we said, 28 short. And she's going to come right down to 18. 28. Yeah. Yes, it's still around and we've been working on it and we're trying to put this system in there. So 53, guys, 53, 55. There he goes. See that 53, 55 run? There it is. Look at that. We were 64 now. So 53, 55 to 64. Bulls want the 64 here. If they don't get the 64 to go long, guys, they can either do two things. The Bears are going to take it at 44 and go short, or the Bulls will go to 44 and go back long. So the Bulls can go 44 long back to 64, or the Bears will go 44 short. Okay? So watch the 44, guys. It's either going to go short at 44 or long at 44. See the short at 44 come through? There it is. They just shorted 44 all the way down to 35, 33. And if it gets past the 32, they're going to go deeper. Look at that. And these are the caps. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? So we just took the 44 short and look at that. 44 short all the way down to 19 in a few seconds, guys. Now, if she breaks the 19 short, she's going to come even further down. So now the Bears are wanting to stay in this at 19 and keep it pushing it. So now 19 comes to where? 19 will run down to 17. So now we know the Bears are sitting at 17 trying to hold this short, and the Bulls are at 37 wanting to cry. They got to get somebody to get 37 for them. Remember, though, if it don't break the 17 and pulls back, guys, you can take the 18 trade back to 37 with caps. I got to show you guys this sooner or later because once I show it to you, you'll be like, wow, I see what you mean. But it flies, guys. Watch 37. Boom, there it is, 37. Can we get 37 to run? Come on, Bulls. Come on. There you go. Come on, stay with it. We got to clear this area, though. I really think we should clear to 45 here. There we go. Got to stay above 45, guys. Got to hold it. See, the Bulls want 37 to 45, right, on the cap side, because they want the 37, 45, 64, guys. That's what they want. They want 35 or 37 to 45. And they want the 64 to run through. If they can get 64, they can do what we call a cap break. They'll break both cap levels and just run. And that's what they want to do. There it goes. It's trying. See it? It went to 60, guys. She went to 60. Now, It's a different story. It's 40. So the bulls want 40 to try to get back to 60, or the bears are going to short you at 35. Now, what's interesting about this cap levels, guys, is you hear me calling some of these levels, and there's 4 or 5 points in between. This is where people get stuck, and this is how it takes your money from you, because you don't see that 5 little points there. You don't see the bulls trying to go long at 41 and the bears sitting at 35. Okay, and the bulls are at 61. So if the bulls can get 61 break, they're going to try to break that up to 64, which they just did. Now the bulls have got to cap the 68 to keep this running. Once they get past the 68, once they break the 68 on this, it should fly, guys. If they don't, the bears will short us at 47 now. Bears are at 47 trying to short us. The bulls are at 68 trying to go long. Okay? So remember, 47, you could go long. And there she goes. She just broke 68. Now watch, see if she flies, guys, at 68. Look at that. Look at that fly right there, guys, off 68. Check that out. You see that move? Y'all see that 68 move? Look at the 68 move. It's still going, too. We just tapped at 86, guys, off 68. Now the bears want to try to get under 64 here. Watch the 64. If 64 doesn't hold, they're going to go back long to 64 again. Well, nope. Now they're going to wait. There we go. It's got to be 65. See, the bears now are sitting at 59. Oh, excuse me, 60. If they don't break 60, it's going to revert back. Oh, they just broke 60. So see the bears break the 60, guys? And now they got to come down and break the 52. So now you know bears are at 52. The bulls are at 66. So the bulls want to get the 66 long to go back to where? The 86. And the bears want to say no at 52. See 66? Look at that. You guys see that 66 trying to get back to 86? If we break 86, we're going to fly again. If we don't, we're going to come back to 52, 53. It's going to short again. See the 52 short? It's crazy, isn't it? 52 is going to come down here, guys. It's going to scale around to 33 here and keep going south. See that? Now it's 27 south. North side of this is 47. Bulls are at 47. Bears are sitting at 27. It's beautiful, man. I love this kind of trading, though. It's really kind of cool. Really kind of cool, guys. So I hope you enjoyed today, guys. Hit the like and subscribe. I hope you like me being on. I'm sorry about my camera, but, you know, I'll try to get my camera fixed for tomorrow. We'll work on it this afternoon or something. But, you know, it's not all about being seen for me. It's about you guys learning from me. You know, I don't have to be on camera every day, if you know, or whatever. But, I mean, it's nice for me to be on camera. I'm sure you'd enjoy seeing my smiley face. But, but to me, guys, it's about you learning this from me, about you paying attention to what we're doing, right? So I hope you guys have enjoyed this morning with me. So Nick, how many people we got in here this morning, and how many people made some money? Let us know if you made some money this morning. It's awesome. Yeah. That's hilarious.
I think he got to 48K.
Yeah. I think I might know that guy. I got a friend of mine named Lewis. He's in Miami. Trades with me. Been trading me a long time. So there's a lot of guys that come on here, guys, have been trading with me a long time. But anyway, it's my time. Oh, go ahead, Nick. Right on, guys. That's right. Well, I tell you what, guys, when I trade 9 to 11, right, I trade trade, 9:15 area to get on here to let you guys know what the market's going to do. 9:30 to 11 is the only time I ever trade, guys, ever. If you'll get in the routine with me and just trade the mornings with me, turn it off and walk away. Take your money and wait till I get back on tomorrow. Because you're green, stay green, guys. Don't trade after I get off, because you're probably going to end up giving it back, especially now, because now we're going to play games for the rest of the day until we either breach a big target. But you've got a lot going on. You see down here, guys, where this big box, before I get off, I'm going to show you. See this big box down here where we got the 719 at? Okay, so it's like way down here, 719. After the 719, there is a short there, guys, that does come down to like the 94. Okay, so we know there's a short there to 94. But once you get 94 to 74, 94 to 74 down here is going to be another place you need to mark your charts today. See the 74 right here? 74 right there to about 94, right about there, 94, 94, 96 to be fine. So 96 to 74 right in here. This is an area where the bulls have established a marker that they're going to be trying to hold this market today. So if it comes back down here to like this 74 to 94, 96 area, just watch, because if you try to go short down here, you're probably going to get longed. Because see the bulls right here? They did this morning. And sometimes we repeat ourselves. We come down, we bump this box, we go right back long again. If not now, if it don't break that, then you're going to expect that big short to come through all the way back down to this level right here again at 615. Okay? If you break that box and start coming down, you're going to come right back down to this candle again, more than likely. And that's just what the bears are trying to do. So before this gets all my money off this 800, I'm going to close this one here. Closed it, 800. So we got the extra $800 in there that we just took. So guys, we had a great morning. This has been a beautiful morning for trading. I hope you enjoyed some of the lessons in this, and where we got the bulls take back areas, where we got the big boy level at, where we did the contraction zone to show you guys, remember, contraction equals top of the box, bottom of the box. You divide the two numbers, whatever number you get between this, and usually it's usually going to be like 50. Now, say if it's equal number, like 50 points, let's say if it's 43 points, what's half of 43? Do the same thing. Go half of 43, take your midline on the half of that 43, put right here, and you can watch these contraction zones, trade off of those. Okay. This is something that no one teaches in the market. And this is something I better not see on Twitter that somebody else is trying to teach, because I'll say, no, you've seen it here live in this room for the first time ever today. So if y'all see this floating around on Twitter, and people say that they did it, you'll know that they're not telling you the truth. Just make a comment and tell them. So anyway, guys, I hope you had a great day with me. I'm going to get off now, and I've enjoyed it. I'll be back on the morning around 9:15. We'll get some more money tomorrow. You guys have a beautiful day, and I'm going to go and have some lunch, I'm going to get me another cup of coffee, and I'm probably going to eat a little snack and think about my morning, go back through my trades and look at things I was looking at earlier this morning, and just kind of regroup for tomorrow. Any questions before I leave? All righty then. I'm going to log off, guys, and y'all have a beautiful day. And thank you for hanging out with Mike, Wall Street Cowboy at Blue Sky. Like and subscribe. Justin, how you doing, brother? I hear you now. I see you and hear you both. Good to see you, bro. No, it's just a good morning, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all right. Remember that, guys. Becky comes on at 2:00 today, guys. Coach Becky, Matt, or Coach Justin's going to stick with you guys for a while, and then our Coach Becky's going to come in and do her thing. So I hope you guys come back for all this today, and just stay with us. So, guys, we love you being here. Hit the like and subscribe. Let us know how you've done some money today. And hey, if you don't, if you got a bunch of money, keep it. Don't trade it away, guys. All right, I'm going to leave, and you guys have a great day. Thanks, guys, for backing me up. I appreciate it.
All right, what's up, team? What a crazy morning. He was like $2,000 away from 50K. So that was wild. But anyways, I'm gonna kill her short right now. So I'm just gonna manage this. Kind of looking for bulls to hold like the 840 area, but I'm deep in profit. So let's see how this plays out. I'd love to see 730 and then just continuation to the downside, full breakdown. Had so much consolidation since like 4 a.m. So navigating that chop was tough. Those candles were moving first thing in the morning. But I rode longs up a little bit away. I didn't hold that whole way with Mike, but I did catch this beautiful short when I get in, like about 20 minutes ago. So I've been holding this while Mike was doing his the end of his stream. So right now, if you're not in, we're looking at this 830 to 840 area. That is the area of interest we want to stick in. So again, just going to manage this trade going into the lunch hour. Volume is probably going to slow down. Wild drop overnight off some semiconductor chip news. But yeah, I just want to see if this continues to break down. Everybody makes some money with Mike. That was weird. He couldn't hear me. I thought he was ignoring me. But yep. So we'll be doing that every morning. Printing money as always. If anybody has any questions, let me know while we get into the lunch hour. If you are not in a play, the area to look for again is that like 820 to 840 area. That's going to see if bears can defend this zone. Now, the pump this morning seems kind of crazy, but now when you look back, it's just like a wick that got pushed back down. So it was just a retest, VWAP kind of in that area for what I hope is a continued leg down for the rest of the day. This would be great to hold, through the lunch hour, getting into the afternoon. Yeah, seems like a lot of you guys printed some money this morning, so it's good. We do have a P&L section in the Discord. If you wanna post your gains, go ahead and do that. Everybody likes to see that we're making money here. Then they can join the streams. Everybody can print together. Right now, we're kind of sitting at some level of support at 780. So that's an area that bears need to just plow through with some volume, get some confirmation, then it ultimately head down to the 730 area. Well, yeah, what a comeback by Mike. 50K yesterday, almost 50K today, I think. Pretty crazy to watch. All right, here's that 780 area. Let's see if we can push past this time. Did get a slight bearish close on that 15-minute. But again, zooming out to the 1 hour, it is a pure consolidation zone from basically London into pre-market. Until we basically break the 920 or 730 area, it's got to be a little bit choppy. I know it's a big zone, 200 points, but just looking at the candles and then this first candle from this morning, we have to get out of this for, a real continued directional move. That was some tough price action this morning. Those candles were moving. The VIX is under 20 now, but it was over 20 for the majority of the morning. So anytime the VIX is at 20, you got to be quick and on point. And the 780 is being a pain right now. I'd love to just get a nice 20-point drop, get out of the zone. I'm actually going to put an order to scale out a little bit at 730. So let's see if we can get it. That'd be like almost a 200-point trim. So let's see. See if we can get it. This would be a huge, huge play. But not much to do but manage it. And those levels I was talking earlier, that 820, that just lines up with the 1 hour candle bodies right here. Nothing special about it. That's just where the level is. So we want to stay under that. And we're heading in the right direction. Okay, there's that 780 break. Let's see if we can actually continue now. Come on, bring it on down. Bring this on down. Curious, any of you guys short right now? That was a pretty big flip earlier once we couldn't, continue to break the upside. That 30K level, I'll tell you, I remember last time we were on this area, that 30K level is just, whatever side you're on, it is just key resistance or key support. This is bad. You flip long? Vodka, stop fading me, man. Thanks, Amario. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Barely any drawdown on it, too. Honestly, that price action hit for the first, I don't know, like 45 minutes is too fast for me. I don't like trading when the VIX is above 20 that early in the morning. I like to see it settle down. Looks like we're going to get this trim too, by the way. $10 a.m. tilt trying to pass. Yeah, I mean, it'll do it. That's the thing, man, is 2 weeks of consistent progress just gets knocked out when you're just trying to force things. But if you did stick around, thanks for here. I know that that first hour and a half with how many levels, trades, and stuff like that, it feels like a full session. I feel like it's why I'm like watching a sports game with the play-by-play commentary. All right, come on. We're about 10 points away from this trim. See if we can get it. Let's see if we can get this. Come on. Killer play. I hope it just doesn't reverse. We really need to get under 758 and then just 730. So it's kind of holding right here. Makes a little bit of sense. And a liquidity area. This is the breakout area from this morning. I'm hoping this is not just going to be a full chop day. I mean, we did drop 1,000 points overnight. So it might just chop around in a consolidation area, but hopefully not. I want to tap this support down here. But we are in a massive liquidity. But now looking at the 4 hour, actually, this is a good setup. Breakdown, consolidate, breakdown. So realistically, bears in control. Basically, anything under 900, bears are in control. So let's see if this plays out. And again, I will probably lock in my gains if it breaks above 820. So I got about a 60 points of buffer before I kind of just take my money and run. And this kind of 55 to 60 zone is what I really want to break down. We should get TP. Let's see. We're so damn close. Come on. Give me this extra 10 points. Man, should I just take the trim, or should I hold, guys? Should I take the trim? We are like 10 points away, up like 180 points. Nah, let's let it play out. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Take it. It's close. It's gonna happen. It'll happen. No big deal. I'm not worried at all. What a banger though. Look at this. Crazy. Come on. 5 points. 5 points. Just do it. Target at 15 or 25. Yeah, I mean, I'd like it. It's bouncing like so close to the target though. Look at that. Literally like 2 points away. Oh, hate to see that. But I think we're good. Should have stayed short. What made you go long? I'm kind of curious. All right, we are like 3 points away. Come on, just do it. Support zone here, yes. I don't know when you went long though. Boom, let's go. Got it. If this breaks down, we are dead. If this breaks down, it is going to absolutely die, and I'm looking for like 650, 630. 510 if this really wants to go crazy. But we're almost at like 200 points. $700 would be the next big target. And once I get out of here, guys, we're going to have a little bit of a break. Then Becky will be back at 2 o'clock for her psych lab. And that will bring us into Power Hour with Matt and Becky. So almost a full day today. Now the 730 is going to try to. We might get some kind of bounce here, but we'll see. Ooh, or we're just going to run straight to 700. All right, we lose. You guys see the chart right here? If we lose 700, game over. We might run to low day. If we can lose 700, probably run to low day. So, plan of attack, if you're not in, could be something like this. And then play 700 short, try to run it down. I would wait for some confirmation. Right now, 730 could be the play, but we haven't confirmed that we're actually breaking it. So, that's it. Thanks, Dana. This is a good one. This is one of the best trades in a while that actually held. 95 to 700 is auto buy. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. I haven't even checked the news today. Do I need to worry about anything? Then we got Ukraine news, Iran news. Microsoft completes construction on data center. Oh, PMI was this morning. Doesn't look like anything crazy is coming out right now. All right, see if we get this continued move to the downside. Trump will tweet something to save the dip. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that, honestly. Anytime we're sitting at a major support, sometimes that's just news just kind of comes out, right? Yeah, one of his rich friends is like, "Hey, I've been long since this morning and I didn't flip. Let's get a news candle so I can get out." You can make, Mike, you can make a ton of money on micros, like a ton of money. You know, people say you need to trade minis to make money, but I don't know. Micros and scaling out is great. I mean, this is insane, honestly. This P&L on 5 micros. Yeah, literally blank. It's always the perfect timing too. It's always perfect timing. But yeah, I'm 100% going to be done for the day when this trade finishes. Let's just hope it continues where I want to, and we'll see. Yeah, Mike, 2 to 5 micro is good because if you're in 2, you can always add. You know, and if you take a big hit, you know, you're not going to lose your account with 5 micros. Sorry about that, guys. 15 micros is what I did, and I paid for it. Oof. Yeah, that'll do it. But yeah, let's just see if this breaks down. We are at a key bounce zone. So keep that in mind. I am trimmed out half my position. So I locked in I don't know, 15, 1600 on the first 5 micros. Let's see if we can just, let's go for a record with micros, guys. But yeah, I like 2 to 5 micros. That's a good spot, especially when you're first building an account. I usually do, for drawdown, I'd say like 3 micros for 1,000 if I'm trying to play the long game. All right, the 730 guys, it just won't go. This might be kind of a temporary bottom. I'd like to see, that's 50 points away, but 780, I'd like to see it under 780. If 780 breaks, I'm probably just gonna lock this in. I don't want to get back too much just to go for a home run. I mean, this already is a home run. Let's be real, but this would be the real home run, 650, another 100 points. But yeah, this was a very, very clean play for me. It was a simple break and retest play. came down. Just wait for the retest, get wicked in, and then first target here. You know, bounce around, and then next target. And I love when there is so much blank space in between my levels because they typically run level to level. So it means it's going to be good play. I'm just going to go ahead and lock this in, guys. So I don't want to see. There's no reason to get back $500 on that play. So that was a solid play. $3,000 off of 10 micros. Doesn't get much better than that. Waited for the PA to stop doing this craziness and was able to get in. So that was nice. Very nice. And again, I probably could have held, but I don't know. It's good enough for me. Good enough for me. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. That was really nice. Really nice. So I don't think there's any reason for me to take another trade for the rest of the day. Honestly, once we couldn't we broke back in below it. Shorts were on the menu, and boom. My short was at I don't know, 913 or 915, something like that, and then wrote it down to 730. So damn near 200 points. I think we might have saw 200 points at one point. Trade my account, you can get credentials. That risk team will flag you, brother. They'll know it's not you. But yeah, any questions on why I took that trade and why I got out of that trade? Because that was a nice trade. I'm really happy with that one. Really happy with that one. But hopefully tomorrow Mike can hear me on the stream. That was pretty funny. I thought he was straight up ignoring me for about half an hour. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me. 11:30 is the time to stop. So we will have a little bit of break until about 2. You know, no reason to overtrade unless you see a good setup during the lunch hour. Come back for Becky's Psych Lab at 2, and we'll run that into the end of the market day. Until then, see you tomorrow and stay profitable, guys.